Are you going to finish that croissant?
Linux user spotted. Hello. How are you guys doing? Are you feeling good today? What the fuck? Stop. Stop it. Hello, hi. How is the day going? I finally got like new allergy medication because I didn't have anything, and I don't know if it's the allergy medication or what, but like I got knocked out. I got knocked the fuck out. I just sleepy time. I napped yesterday, napped today. So I've arrived. Kite, I have 30 water bottles. Why do you have 30 water bottles? What? Reasons? Well, that's suspicious. What the fuck? What? That Benadryl will do it. Out on a jog. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hey! Almost got caught lacking. It's okay, Muffins. Thank you for the resub. Thank you so much. I got a 2-liter water bottle I just fill. Ah. Sewing a fumo right now. What does that have to do with water bottles, huh? What? I'm so confused. What is going on? First it was 30 water bottles, now it's I'm sewing a... Did I say sewing? I meant sewing. I can't speak words. Oh boy. I got a fucking video from Citrus, which I haven't watched yet. I just saw the thumbnail and I was like, that's gonna be some good shit. I feel like I should watch that on stream. Because it seems like it's gonna be funny. Hold on, let me pull it up, first of all. Your streak reset. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me pause this. Don't want it to play it. It's just called Why People Are Avoiding Relationships, and the thumbnail has fucking Anissa in it. Water bottles have nothing to do with me sewing. Ah, I see. Answer the question, chatter. Shin, you're silly. Oh man. But yeah, I'm really curious what this video could be. I mean, I can already kind of assume, just based on the fact that like Anissa's on the front of it and it's talking about why people are avoiding relationships. Like, no shit. But yeah, I'm very curious to see. There's a lot of interesting videos out right now, but I haven't seen any of them. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Something about computers. I wasn't paying attention, honestly. Anyways. Yeah, I've been just like napping a whole lot. I was supposed to do this stream yesterday, but I was just so tired. I went out on a walk and then I was like, yep, that's it. And I just lay down and wanted to sleep, pretty much. I was very eepy. But I still feel a little sleepy today, but I won all my 50-50 on Genshin Impact. Still awesome. Hey, nice. Also, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Watch a ton time? I think you mean watch-a-thon? But good try. I feel sleepy every time. I mean, I also think it's because I started streaming again and trying to like do more things. There's always a point in time where it just catches up to me and I'm just like, yeah, I don't feel like doing anything anymore. But I know I have to push past that because I'm just gonna go into this downward spiral of like not being here. So yeah, old age sucks. Hey. Watch your fucking mouth. Watch your tone. No one, who the fuck is saying I'm old, okay? I am in my 20s. I am fine. That is not old. Fuck you. Notice how Kite got defensive? But shut the fuck up. I'm not ancient. I'm not ancient. I'm not. I'm not. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Raxarim. Old is 60 and above. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you for the alert, Mocha. Thank you. But yeah, it's like... Hey, yo. Hello! Oh, hold on a second. Sorry, I was just talking to somebody. 28 and above, rip. Excuse me, what? You have a crayon in that mug that I can snack on? What? What flavor of crayon do you want? That's targeted, lol. Really targeted, exactly. Pink? Oh shit. Do I have a pink crayon? Pink flavor. I can settle for black. Okay. Mango flavored crayon. Got a purple for me? Why is everyone in my chat wanting to eat crayons, dude? What the fuck's going on? I just opened stream. I mean, obviously the red one. I don't know what to say. Anyways. My brain is mush. Oh my gosh. Oh, I need to put it down on my schedule still, but this week I'm gonna be collabing with the Gorals, the V-Chuds, the other V-Chuds. All except for one. It's just gonna be Mocha, me, and Shiver. Shiver. I still have no idea how to pronounce her name. I feel so bad. I should have just asked. Why have I not asked yet? Saturday, yes. It's Shiver, okay. Or Shiv. Okay, got it. Thank you. Hello, Bleep Bloop. Welcome. It's pronounced like Shiver. Like cold. Shiv'em. Ah, gotcha. It's fine, I mean, there's plenty of people who also don't know how to pronounce, like, my name. At all. So, that's fun. I mean, even when I went into the VCHUD server and I went into the voice chat, somebody was just like, Kitster? Like Kit Kat? I was like, no. But good try. Good attempt. Kate is easy to pronounce. My name is not Kate! That's not my name! Kite, like the thing that flies? What the fuck? Automod held a message for using private block terms. Oh, I see why. Yeah. Okay, I did- okay. What do you mean message checked by mods? No, it's because, honestly, after everything that happened, with a certain somebody, I was kind of like, I don't really know if I want people to say my first name on stream. I don't know if I want that anymore. I was okay with it before, but like after all the shitstorm, I was just like, I have a bad feeling about this. I see. Yeah. Coots. No. Just fucking Olivia thinks that one of those is my actual name. No, I'm talking to Muffins. Wait, that was your actual name? I'm a genius. You're not- I literally told that to you before, you fucking weirdo. I'm here now, hi. Ads. No, I threw some fucking, like, random shit in there too, so people would be like, oh my god, maybe that's her, and it's not actually my name. Weird our Kate isn't blocked, though. Or maybe I'm lying and actually my name isn't blocked. Either way, I was trying to make sure that, nothing happens, because, with the old drama, let's just say, which I guess I never really talked about publicly, and I don't plan to unless somebody decides to come after my ass, I guess. But, I'm lying, my name isn't blocked would be 40 chess. I mean, you never know. I like fucking with people like that. Quite. Also have fun with that Zay. Hello, Brewer. How are you doing? But, yeah, it's like, I had a bad feeling that somebody might try and, like, do something. Or also, like, I wasn't sure, because, you know, I'm friends with, like, some IRL people on Discord, right? And I thought, like, what if one of them is, like, fucking stupid enough to be like, oh, I see that, Kite is streaming, I'm gonna go into her chat, and then they just, like, say my full fucking name or some shit. I don't know. I'm very paranoid with people. Sometimes people are a little fucking stupid. There was that thought too. But, I mean, I kind of doubt that would actually happen. Either way, I'm more concerned about, like, past shit. You know? I'm very open with my name. I mean, to each their own. My name is literally my real name, but as an anagram. That's interesting. That's really interesting. That's why I haven't told any of my friends that I started streaming. Is that you, Charles Lee Ray? What? No? Funny enough, my old username was cringe as fuck. It's very simple, but it's so, I'm gonna say effective, is what you meant. But, what the fuck? Hello? You mean like that time you called me by my name and told everyone that what it was live? I'm sorry! Listen. I said your first name completely by accident because I was very used to, like, just calling you that, and then I just turned to you and said some shit. I don't remember. I'm sorry, I still feel bad about that. I don't think anyone remembers. Very sorry, Susan. Hi, Richard. Oh, this is so funny. But, yeah. No, I cannot give you clues. Like I said, I don't want certain people from the past to, like, try and, I don't know, do some weird shit to me. You know what I mean? I doubt it will happen. However, can't be too fucking careful. Ooh, Susan is a good one to know. Please don't call me Susan. Please. Sup, homie. Anonymity is important, yeah. I mean, I'll be honest about something. The reason why I said my first name before is because it's not like some weird name that, like, no one has. You know? That's the only thing I can really say. It's, like, pretty fucking common, I would say. You know? So I was just like, who fucking cares, right? Who fucking cares if people knew my first name? But at this point, I'm like, I should probably just be more careful anyways. I deadass don't care what your real name is because I'll probably forget. It's okay, that's fair, honestly. Her name is Maria Antoinette. Totally. Totally that. Bro's forgettable. Best to be safe. People can get info from the most oddest of sources. Yeah, that's true. Simpson or Sam, yeah. Oh, that's, you know what, Skinny, that's fair. That's fair. Just change your name. Make it something absolutely ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Who the fuck is this? I'm sorry, I just noticed a fucking reply to the fact that I posted about my stream on Twitter, and somebody just replied with "holy shit, sex." I like that response. Perfect. Anyways. Takeshi, whoa. Sex is real? No, that's just a myth. That's just a myth, dude. It doesn't exist. Neither do women on the internet. I'm actually a man. Sorry. It sucks for you to find out this way, but, you know. Yes, I'm a man named Susan. No, it's way better if I'm a man named Susan, because that's just so fucking weird. I mean, I knew that. I knew it was Steve. Steve as well. Okay, I guess we're going with the Steve story now. I am Steve. I could always tell you were a man named Katie. The Nether. Dear God. Everyone online is a guy in real life, yeah. Pretty much. You're correct. I mean, Shiver has already in, Kite is a bearded fat man. Is that you, Jonathan Joestar?
Oh no, my voice changer broke. Fuck!
Why is everyone silent? Kite is just a Black Star alt.
That's just me.
Sorry, I'm trying to get something at work.
My mommy doesn't even love me.
Perfect. Anyways. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something and now I'm Joe Biden maxing again. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm late. Hello, everyone. Hello, Philo. The voice changer game sentence. What's that gif? She has a Bochi, fucking emote. That's amazing. Powder's great. Oh, right. I was gonna say that, I have, confirmed with Shiver that she has a massive dick, so... Like I said, there are no women on the internet. We're all men, actually. Say what now? Of course Alex is just like, cock? Mocha as well? Yeah, exactly. We all have massive penises. Excuse me? Alex. You can't just call me out like that on stream. Well, you're not denying it.
Stop making it so easy to call you out about liking dick then.
Oh. What's up?
I'm waiting to see what Alex says.
Oh, I see. It just said shut up, Maple Joe.
Yeah, Maple Joe. Okay, whatever, discount Germany. I don't want to hear it.
Discount Germany, ooh. A skinny had to cockfight Mocha once. Really? Excusez-moi. He's right, though. So funny. Anyways. What country is he calling that? Okay, Germany. Alright. I've been yapping long enough. I want to get to the actual video shit. Bro is gonna get touched? Oh no. Oh, let me get this in here. Yay! Yippee! So this video is titled Why People Are Avoiding Relationships. It is by Think Before You Sleep. Which, I mean, I haven't subscribed to him yet? What's wrong with me? Okay, there we go.
Okay, wait, I'm so pissed off. I just got home from a date. The guy walked out literally 10 minutes into our date. So we matched on Hinge, and I have really good photos of myself on Hinge. A few of them are AI generated. They look exactly like me.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Wait a second, hold on, wait. Back the fuck up. Why would you post AI generated
I feel like if you weren't trying to misrepresent something about your appearance, you wouldn't be using AI.
While we were out on our coffee / like walking date, within like the first 15 minutes, he asked me where one of my photos was taken. I'm not a liar, so I said that it was an AI generated photo. And he said, yeah, I don't think we're a match. And he left. That seems so dramatic to me. And also, like, everyone is using AI generated photos. If they look like you, who cares? The ones I use with Dreamland look exactly like me. They're not like the crappy ChatGPT ones. So
that does not look like her. Hold the phone. Hold on.
The ones I use with Dreamland look...
That does not look like her! That... Oh my god. Girl. Just take photos of yourself. That's so lazy. That's so fucking lazy. What is wrong with you? Like, no wonder he walked out. Good for him, honestly.
Exactly like me. They're not like the crappy ChatGPT ones. So what is the difference? Who cares? I don't know. If you're a straight man, let me know. What do you think?
You've got to be kidding me. You're gaslighting, right? It's easy to see why the guy was mad. The most noticeable thing that it got rid of was your acne. Less noticeable to guys, but her hair looks super dry and frizzy in real life compared to the AI photo. And last, I think the most important one, is that it removed wrinkles that are here, 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 and here, which makes you look several years younger than you actually are. But you know what? Good. I love the idea of women using AI photos on dating apps, because the more severe the catfish, the more people will stop trying to find relationships on their phone. These apps are cancer. They're like if mobile game companies took over the relationship market.
The most successful relationships I've found, like, whenever I talk to people and they're like, yeah, I'm in a really happy relationship, usually it was unexpected and it just happened. It developed naturally, you know? I just don't think dating apps are a good thing. They're so cancerous. It's not even just the fact that you're gonna find a lot of, like, crazy people there, which, I mean, is kind of a given. It's people who can't just go out into the world and find relationships on their own. That's my opinion. Like, I'm sorry. I know some people are just like, well, you know, I can't seem to find anybody. I just really want to find a person. I'm gonna try a dating app. I think that's fine, but a lot of people who use dating apps tend to be crazy people. Not everyone. Some people just fall for the fucking... There's a lot of people on there who are just... They're so... Nobody wants them. Like, normal people don't want them, so that's why they try to use dating apps. Just my fucking opinion, but yeah.
Anyway, it's been a while on this channel, so I thought we'd check back in with modern internet dating and see how it's going.
And ladies, even men who went to Harvard Business School are losers. I just went on a first date with a man. He picked a restaurant. I knew that this restaurant was a happening restaurant, but he picked it and he went to Harvard. I thought that he knew to see if he was gonna need a reservation. He went to Harvard.
If you don't think this is a made-up story for TikTok femcels, then you're an idiot. I believe this person more than I believe her.
I got catcalled twice on this walk.
No, you didn't. TikTok as a whole, especially the dating meta, is literally just the Arthur meme.
How do you know if any of this stuff is true?
You mean, just lie? You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
That shit is so hilarious, and no matter how many times I watch this, it progressively gets funnier every year.
I just mean that some of the details...
Whoa, I never thought of that. This is terrible. What if none of it's true? What if they're all lying? How would we ever know?
If they only knew how many social media influencers would base their entire careers off of telling incredibly obvious lies that people are too stupid to recognize. I mean, how many men are taking dating advice on women from guys who are obviously in the closet, and how many women are taking pointers from other women who are obviously prostitutes? I can't believe we...
Oh my god, that one. Oh my god. Yeah, don't take your advice from fucking OF models. Girly pops. Any girly pops out there, do not take your advice from OF models when it comes to love and romance and having, like, a long-lasting relationship, okay? Don't. Don't do it, alright? Just don't. OnlyFans detected, opinion rejected. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
We still have women saying shit like this after relationship guru the wizard Liz got cheated on by a Pokimane simp.
My husband loves me for simply existing.
How do you and your husband split finances?
We don't. This is not a two-way street. This is a one-way street. His money is our money, and my money is my money.
And I just think now, like, people are like, oh, that's
What
gold
the
digging or that's
fuck?
something. No, it's not.
Okay, then I'm
Yeah, it
digging
is.
for gold.
Holy shit, this chick is married. Well, ultimately I blame the man in this situation.
No. 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 Oh my god. This is painful. This is fucking painful, dude. It's real, bro. I know it's real and I hate it.
Because as bad as all the catfishing and TikTok advice is, it's not nearly as problematic as the people who willingly choose the wrong partners, despite everyone trying to warn them. However, it is entertaining to watch them double down publicly, especially if I don't like them, so let's talk about it. The woman you just saw is Jesslyn Singh. She's the wife of an Indian stand-up comedian named Akash, and she has a podcast and a TikTok account where she started cannibalizing the career of her husband for views by openly talking about what a degenerate she is.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my and living my best life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate.
So lesson number 1 of the internet is to keep your mouth shut.
What
Everyone should treat the internet like a police
fuck?
encounter instead.
What the actual fuck? Why would you even admit that? like, why would you admit that single, let alone married? Oh my god.
Instead of like a therapist, anything you say can and will be used against you by your enemies, especially if your husband is in a male-centered space like a comedy podcast. Akash, did you not sit your wife down and tell her that it's a bad idea to talk about how promiscuous she was in college? Clearly he didn't, because that's not even the worst thing that she did.
He's on my hall pass list.
Oh, yeah.
Chase Crawford, Jacob Elordi, Austin Butler.
Yeah, but lying about stuff for, like, online views is... it's just as bad, in my opinion. Especially if it's, like, at the expense of your fucking relationship. I don't understand, you know? You know what? I'll tell you guys one fucking story, alright? One. Like I said, I don't want to bring this too much to light at the moment, but I will say there was a thing that happened when I was in... I'm not talking about a hookup story. What the fuck are you talking about? Bro, who the fuck are you? Why are you so pissy? Sorry time story. Good attention. Anyways. Yeah, what was I saying? I was saying about, like, who the fuck was it? In the past, I've had kind of this weird experience. Oh my god, how do I explain this without, like, making it too obvious? Oh my god. I had an experience in the past where somebody was using things that they would say to me, which I thought was very nice and, like, sweet, to post about it online for their viewers. So I was just like, okay, why would you do that? Like, I can literally see that shit. Don't write me fucking poetry and try to get me to feel, like, good about it, and then go to your viewers and, like, try to get, like, simps or something. Like, it's just weird to me. Oh yeah, that. Oof. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, after that, I was just like, I don't think this is gonna work out, bro. I have something to tell you, Tyke. Tyke. Bro. Who the fuck is Tyke? I have no idea what this person just said. What? Wait, hold on. I'm trying to understand what you just wrote. Also, I'm trying. Hold on. Wait, back up. First of all, Shin, are you talking about who I'm thinking you're talking about? Or am I completely off the mark? Also, welcome back, Olivia. I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you said either, if I'm being honest. I don't know you or your history, but I do cute shit for my partners and then want to broadcast that everyone. What? I'm going to assume you mean that you like to show that you are doing cute things for your partner, but that's not the same thing in this case. Oh yeah, okay, so I did understand you. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying that they were trying to say this stuff to their audience as if, like, they'd write something romantic to me and then would say the same thing to their audience, not that they were saying it to me. They wanted to keep my shit on the down low. Oh, okay, fair enough. You did say that. Wait, what, bruh? Yeah. It's a long fucking story. Like I said, things ended, we split. I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. This is fucking weird. And that was that, you know. Hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. Ring that notification. Ring that bell notification icon, my fucking Discord kittens. Yeah, sure. Oh god, I'm dying. Are you talking about a he said, she said moment? They hurt themselves in the attack. No, don't. But yeah, I'm a Discord kid now. Anyways, yeah. I don't understand why somebody would try and get views at the expense of their own relationship, right? Like, your relationship should be the most important thing. Likes and views, like, sure, maybe you'll get more viewership and more money, but, like, if you care more about the money, then, like, you might as well just not be in a relationship if you don't care about your partner's feelings, and you're willing to sacrifice that for views and monetary gain. Just don't be in a relationship, bro.
And who else? Dean Thomas from the Harry Potter movies.
Would y'all ever have an orgy together with your husbands?
Priya, I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so fucking good looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
There's a difference being a...
It's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I'd be like, cut the cameras, I'm killing this bitch. Cut the cameras, I'm going all in. Oh my god. This is bitch in an open relationship. I don't fucking know, but like, I don't know. If I had a friend and she was like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get like into a fucking orgy with you and your husband because I think your husband's hot, I'd be like, all right, fucking let's do this ratchet style, fucking hold my earrings. I don't wear earrings, but hold them anyways. Body blue? Is that you? I don't know. This is just fucking weird, bro. This is fucking weird.
And being a hustler. Two very different things.
Okay.
I'm a hustler who scams a little bit. I'm not a scammer who hustles.
I'm not gonna lie, that was sexy, and that's why I'm actively trying to have an orgy.
This is a divorce moment right
Wait
here.
a second.
If my wife...
I didn't even realize the guys were right there. Wait, no, those aren't their husbands, right? They are. Hold on. Okay, wait, no. I already forget what their husbands look like. I wasn't really paying attention, but like, I would hope I'd hope those aren't the same fucking dudes. I hope those are just random dudes they're on a podcast with. They are? Wait, they are what? They are what? Citrus. Citrus. Husbando, no, say psych. Please say psych. That's the guy.
Wife told me that she wanted to have sex with her best friend's husband, said it numerous times on the podcast, and then brought me on to talk about it while she flirts with that guy right in front of me. I would be calling my lawyer and drafting up papers. Now, for all the people saying that these situations are just random and you can never tell if a woman will treat you like this in the future, know that people always show signs that they aren't worth marrying if you wait a little bit before making a commitment.
Hello,
this one was
Talon.
obviously a bad idea. Her and her friend's entire personalities are TikTok.
Like, you don't have to justify your presence as,
Oh my
you know,
God.
wanting to be in your divine feminine
Dubs
energy
maxing.
and staying at home and
We
not
in the
having
cuck
as much
chair.
stress.
I didn't wish her a happy across
month?
her happy birth month.
Nah,
happy birth week.
Gotta stop. bro.
Happy birthday eve.
Eve, today. He didn't wish me happy birthday,
Happy
Eve.
birthday, Eve.
Yes.
That was like watching a horror film. I mean, everybody makes mistakes, but there comes a point where you have to be
What,
honest about
hold
your
on,
situation.
hold on. What the fuck is a birthday eve? What's happy birthday month, happy birthday week? What are we, fucking 5? There's times like I forget when I have my birthday. Like I think it's important to like wish happy birthday on the day for your partner at the very least, you know. I don't think you have to go that crazy. If you want to, go ahead, but like why get upset about that? Just do something on the day of. Take me out, I don't know. Doesn't even have to be like what's the word? Doesn't have to be fancy even for me. I like just going outside. You want to go out on a late night walk on my birthday? Sure. We can, I don't know, look at the fucking stars or some shit. Take me out, then take me out. That's your ideal date. Oh my god. People have such like crazy standards for relationships, I guess. Like you should have a certain amount of standards for a relationship. Don't just have 0 standards, obviously. But I don't know. Getting like upset over smaller things is like, I don't know. It's just it's strange to me, I guess. And it's weird too because I've heard a lot of like girls being like this, like, you know, being like, "Oh, you have to be super extra for me." But then when I'm sitting there like, "Well, do you do the same thing for your guy?" They're like, "No, why would I do that?" It's like, "Huh? Well, that's unfair." I would be fucking pissed, dude. Oh my god. If you're asking me to do extra shit for you, you know, I would expect that maybe you would want to do the same thing back. You know, if I'm wishing you your happy birthday month or happy birthday week or happy birthday eve or whatever, and you don't do the same shit back, then it's just like, well, fuck you too then. Fuck you. Oh my god. Yeah. It's like let's talk about love and romance for a second. Because this is a series I wanted to make on my YouTube channel, right? I wanted to talk a little bit about love and romance and all of the things in between. And I want to talk about things that I think maybe guys are doing wrong and what they could do better, and things that girls also do wrong and that they could do better, and kind of just like bridge the fucking gap, you know? I was gonna actually talk about a book that somebody had recommended to me. I think it was called like Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus, and it was talking about like why there's miscommunication between men and women, and why sometimes men don't understand certain things that maybe women feel or think and the other way around. It was actually really insightful. I didn't get to read the whole thing yet, but it was very, very insightful, and there was a lot of interesting facts from the book. Actually, it helps me understand certain things that I didn't get. I noticed, for example, guys are very much fixers in relationships, and they want to give you a solution to problems. But a lot of times, if a woman is there and she wants to vent about her feelings, she just wants somebody who understands and will listen, right? They don't want you to sit there and be like, okay, well, this is what you have to do to fix it. It's like, yes, I appreciate that, but right now, I just want you to listen to me. You know what I mean? I want to be understood. Otherwise, if you're just sitting there telling me how to fix shit, that is why I ask if they want me to vent or want me to give solutions. Yeah. You know, for me personally, it's like if I'm venting, it's like I want to talk about my feelings and have somebody understand what I'm going through, maybe like talk it through, sympathize a little bit. But like afterwards, if I'm just like, I don't know what to do, I'm really stuck, then like, yeah, of course I'm looking for help at that point. Some advice would be nice, you know. I'm a little bit of both in that regard, but usually at first it's like I want somebody to listen, then just be like, okay, well, this is what you gotta do. And it's like, fuck, man. Uni, hello, Uni. Trust me, this will solve all your problems. With the shovel, we will dig a hole. Who the fuck are you burying? I'm going through a tough time, man. Takes out the duct tape. Most men are socialized in a very direct way. If you don't tell them I need advice or I need to vent, they won't pick up on it. Yeah. No, I get that. I get that. You know, that's the thing. Like, I've seen both spectrums. Dude, this is a completely different story, but I won't give too much context because again, this goes into stuff that I'd rather not talk about, but I had to be in the same household as a woman I could not stand for practically 9 months, I think. I thought she would be fine. She seemed very feminine and very, like, sweet on the surface, but the more I was with her, the more I was like, holy shit, how can anyone fucking stand this lady? Because she just expected you to read her fucking mind all the time. And I couldn't do that. Like, I'm a woman and I couldn't do that shit. I could not keep up. Holy fuck. I had a moment with her where there was a lot of things going on. I was exhausted during this time. So much was happening and I was just tired and I woke up late and then more shit happened during the day that I had to take care of and I didn't really get to tidy up the house all that much, or apartment rather. And she came back and she was just like, I can't believe you just didn't do anything, you know, this place is dusty, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, well, you know what? Fair enough. I will just quietly go and start taking care of that now, and I won't say anything, right? So I went into the kitchen and I started to remove some stuff from like the counter or someplace like that so that I could dust off the counter or like just like wipe it down. And she lost her fucking shit and was like, that's not the place I wanted you to clean first. It's like, okay, how the fuck was I supposed to know that? What are you talking about? How was I supposed to know? I near lost my shit on her. Oh my god. It sounds like my mother. I'm so sorry for you. What? Everybody is like, that sounds like my mom. Oh my god, are you guys okay? It happens to the best of us. No, also hi. I hope you guys are alright. I'd have scolded her ass for acting like a toddler. It does sound like my mom too. No! Oh my god! Guys! Shin too! What the fuck? How? But what if I'm all left? I don't know then. My mom is doing better about it though. I just don't understand why it would happen to begin with. Like, in that aspect, I'm so thankful for my mom. She's a weirdo, let's admit that. She's very strange, but at least she's, like, fun about it, you know? There's been very few times where I've gotten into, like, a kerfuffle with her. I don't know. She's, like, I feel like a lot of my weird antics I've inherited from her. She's just as weird as I am. If not weirder. So, I don't know. Sure, she maybe sometimes has a little bit of a short temper, but it's like, if I just tell her, like, hey, stop that. You're acting weird. She's just like, oh shit, you're right. But yeah, it's like, I could not. Something magical about that Florida air. I could not, I swear to God, I could not handle this lady. She had so many weird crash outs. I think the strangest one, and it was hanging over my head for the longest time, was that I brought up that she had purchased a motorcycle. Now, I was with somebody else at the time, right? This was actually this person's mom. It's always the mother. She just needed a place to stay, and I was like, okay, you know what? Stay here for the time being. I didn't know she was gonna be like that, first of all. If I did, I would have been like, oh, no. No. Like, I'm sorry for your situation, but hell no. But, what happened was, Jesus Christ. Yeah, she was complaining about the fact that we weren't contributing enough. Now, I should mention, we were both paying for that place, in full, and paying for all the bills and shit. By ourselves, she was not contributing at all. She actually complained that she had to buy groceries once. So, yeah, she's there for free. So, when she was like, you guys aren't contributing enough to this place, I was like, well, what are you contributing? You literally bought a motorcycle recently when you're supposed to be finding a new place to live. And apparently I shouldn't have said that. Because she went to her car to cry. I'm sorry for laughing, but like, bitch, really? I make a point and you go to your car to cry? I'm sorry, but that's... I still think I was in the right for that, you know? I was apparently told that, like, you're not supposed to talk to, you know, your elders like that or whatever, and I was just like, why would I fucking give a shit? She's here for free. She said she would only be here for like a month, you know, and then she'd go, and she just keeps staying here and not moving out, and bought a motorcycle and whatnot. I don't fucking care if she cries. Somebody needs to tell her that she can't do that. You know? Anyways. She crying because you got her dead on and she has no rebuttal. I did not mean to make her cry. My point was just to be like, why are you complaining about us here when you yourself are not contributing at all? You work every day. You have money, clearly, because you bought a motorcycle. Why are you not using it to help out here if you're gonna just live here? You know? I feel like that should be pretty fucking obvious, but I mean, whatever. People are crazy. Also, hello! Thank you for the follow. So, yeah. Anyways. People are crazy.
And do what's necessary. But of course, they didn't do that, which is why this is entertainment. So Akash and his wife started going viral because of clips like this, and I have to say that this is a no-win situation for these two. They screwed up badly, and the only thing they can do is shut up and wait 2 weeks for everyone to forget about it. Because the reality was that most of Akash's fans didn't know about any of this, and it was just drama YouTubers making fun of them, so they could have just stayed quiet. But instead of being smart and keeping the hate isolated to people who don't even watch them, they decide to do a podcast where Akash looks super uncomfortable the whole time, and we are assured that everything that Jesleen said was just a misunderstanding.
The repressed Indian girl that I didn't even watch Jersey Shore in high school because I felt it to be too inappropriate. So when I got to college, I'm like, oh my God, I can dress however I want. I can do whatever I want.
You can have a roster of frat boys.
What does a roster mean?
So it didn't actually translate to a roster. It just meant like 2 guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah.
And when you say hooking up, I think people
when
think you
I
meant
mean
fucking.
hooking up, I just meant making out. Again, like everything I say is so amplified and hyperbolic because it's so like incongruous to who I actually am as a person.
Right. So you're saying you're a big old prude.
Yeah, literally.
Let me just say, as a person who uses Twitter, I don't think saying that you're Indian as an excuse for your behavior is going to make people trust you.
But I have IBS. There's no way.
What the fuck?
I do have IBS.
Indian food's never going to beat the allegations. So Jesleen is claiming that she's innocent and was a virgin until she met Akash, but I don't believe her at all. If you listen to both episode 6 and episode 7 of her podcast, it's apparent that she's had sexual contact with multiple men, even saying that being good at oral is a green flag. How would she know how to judge that if she's only been with one person? Best case scenario is that she's trying to misrepresent herself on the lines of technically being a virgin because she didn't have vaginal intercourse. Though I don't believe her on that either, because trying to push your close friends into group sex is not the move of someone who has only had sex with one person. Neither is wearing incredibly revealing clothing on Instagram. So there's no way she didn't understand American cultural norms like the meaning of hooking up as the wife of someone who used to be on a
Excuse me, what? Axelol, tell Kite that she will be dunked on in a basketball match on March 11, 2026 at 3:30 p.m. That's so specific. IBS, the same as iDubbbz? Yeah, apparently. Why are there so many correlations, bro? Oh my god.
A show called Guy
Also,
Code,
yeah,
where they talked about stuff like that. Also, the prostitute philosophy about how a guy should value you just for existing around him doesn't make her look innocent either. This entire podcast just makes Jesleen look worse, and it makes Akash look like a loser. Right here was probably the most telling moment for me.
You're cool with him just getting a hand job massage?
Totally.
Are you
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I've said that it's less work for me.
I don't. This is. I don't.
Can you talk?
It's less work for. Stop. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. It's less work for me. Girl, why are you married?
I wanna be a musky husky. Who wants to be a musky husky? I wanna be a musky husky.
What kind of furry fucking shit is that? If I have a partner, they ain't getting touched. Yeah, same. They might. Where's that yet? Oh my god, what the fuck? I I don't have any words for this. What
Yeah,
the
can I tell you why I don't believe?
Yeah.
You remember Horrible Decisions?
Yeah.
You guys were like, dude, I think your girl will be down. We should keep saying how pretty Wheezy is. And I was like, even then, I was like, no, the fuck. She's all talk. She's all bluster. That's why I haven't tested the
A
hand job thing.
paper tiger.
She's our dog. She's a yapping little dog behind a fence.
I'm guessing she thinks that this is like a 4D chess move to cover up for the fact that she wants to cheat. She's only saying it's okay for him to do it because, for one, she knows that he won't, and because, two, if she does cheat, she can say, well, yeah, but I said that you could do it if you wanted to. Nobody who actually loves you and is emotionally connected would allow a hall pass. This is one of those moments where a really bad person is trying to LARP as a good person, but doesn't actually know what a good person would say in that moment, so anything she says just further exposes her. The correct move was to apologize to her husband, ignore the haters, never bring this up again, and stop oversharing and treating the internet like your therapist. Also, Akash, you're on the road a lot as a comedian. I would not trust this chick to be faithful when you aren't around. Because when it comes to people like Jesleen, I think the reality is that they actually despise the person that they're with, which is why she treats them poorly and can't help but say inappropriate stuff. I think a part of the gaslight from Akash on this is that Jesleen, like, slept on the floor with him one time when he was
What
broke.
triggered memories? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Shin? You okay, buddy? What happened? What happened, buddy? Huh? If drama is at times called the tea, does that mean the past decade or so has been a worse spill than the Boston Tea Party? Yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. This is fucking weird. Shit's fucking wild. Oh, sorry. I was just doing one thing. Why are we here? Just to suffer. So by my last ex, you know, the one, I was told you should get friends that do that. You will actually feel better. But any time any friend tried to be close, they would freak out. Do what? Do what? Nah, man, your ex is for the fucking streets, bro. For the fucking streets. That a hoe. Sorry, but...
But also they broke up when he was broke, and she mysteriously got back together with him right around the time that he started making money again, which is suspicious considering all the gold digger ideology that comes out of her mouth. However, no matter how ride or die she was in the past, I don't think that justifies her present treatment of her significant other. Now, they haven't had any drama since, as far as I've seen.
We're only halfway through. Oh my
appears to have been
god.
canceled, so hopefully Akash and his wife have learned their lesson. But speaking of people who are much further down the line of publicly displaying how unhealthy their relationship dynamic
I know,
is,
I know.
allow me to introduce you to Anissa Joma and her husband, Ian Joma.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it was gonna be them next the second he said that. What is going on tonight? We're looking at why people are avoiding relationships nowadays. The gift that keeps on giving. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay, forget it.
Formerly known as Ian Washburn.
The only reason why we changed or chose my name over his last name is because his last name is like just objectively ugly. It's just like an ugly last name. Like
God.
Washburn sounds horrendous.
In the past, you might have recognized Anissa as the prostitute Twitch streamer girlfriend of the once popular creator iDubbbz, who was famous for doing a creator deep dive series called Content Cop that was very well liked by a huge portion of the internet. But in more recent years, it's become obvious that she wears the pants in the relationship, and therefore she has graduated from being called iDubbbz's girlfriend and earned herself her own name.
Can we chill on like asking if Ian's here or whatever? Like, I get it's funny or whatever, but I've spent like the past 4 years living in his shadow, so to speak, and like I've been trying to do my own thing on the internet for 7 years before I even met him, and it is painful. I'd rather have 5 people want to be here for me than like a bunch asking for Ian. Thanks.
Congrats, Anissa. Now you're the star. Talking about you now draws far more interest than talking about iDubbbz. You made it, and all you had to do was tank the career of your husband so that it would be easy for you to outshine him. Personally, I think this is the move of a true anti-capitalist.
I'm more extreme than Ian, where I'm like pretty anti-capitalist. I hate landlords.
Now, for those of you who have jobs and don't have time to keep up with all the iDubbbz drama over the past 5 years, basically what happened is that iDubbbz, or Ian, got into a relationship with Anissa. Anissa has always wanted to be a popular streamer, but she's untalented, so she's jealous of the success of her husband. Because she's jealous, instead of being happy for her partner's success, she constantly sabotages his career by publicly shaming him, and instead of getting rid of this girl who obviously doesn't love him,
I didn't even think
Ian
about
defends
that.
her, and even more damning
Holy
in
shit.
terms of social media, he stopped making
The
content
soup
that
is
people
cold
like.
and the
Now,
salad
like I
is
said
hot.
with Jasmine,
How is that even
the
possible?
blackpilling part of this is that oftentimes in these cases, people just see the end result and make claims that you can never tell if your partner will end up like this or not. But the reality is that girls like Anissa and Jasleen always show signs that they will become like this in the future early on in the relationship. In Anissa's case, it was day 1.
2016 would also be the year Anissa would begin her relationship with the once popular YouTuber, iDubbbz. This relationship started out as all healthy ones do, with Anissa cheating on her ex-boyfriend in order to be with Ian. That's right, before Anissa and Ian began dating, Anissa was in an active relationship with another League of Legends streamer named Acadian. Anissa and Acadian began dating around late 2015, and this relationship lasted until the first day Anissa would meet Ian.
I don't know how you can see this as a man and be like, yeah, she definitely won't treat me like that, right? And when I say this, understand that Anissa started treating
That's
Ian
already
like
a red
shit
flag,
very
yeah,
early
exactly.
on. They got together in 2016,
Oh, God.
and in 2017, she was already being incredibly inappropriate with a YouTuber named Chris Raygun, who was also in a relationship with someone else.
I forgot about that. Oh my god. Oh my god. How is he still with her? What the fuck?
At the time.
Anissa being attracted to other men is a common trope when she's in a relationship. Another man Anissa had a crush on around this time was named Chris Raygun. Anissa would also show her romantic interest on Chris on Twitter, where she tweeted out a shirtless photo of him with the caption full of thirsting and squirt emojis.
You know, personally, I think it's inappropriate to publicly post about your celebrity crushes when you're in a relationship, but I can look past that because it's like a fantasy. However, in Anissa's case, her celebrity crush that she is openly fangirling over while she's in a relationship with iDubbbz is someone she regularly interacts with. And really, I think the breaking point for Ian Joma was around 5 years ago when Anissa opened up an OnlyFans account. He got backlash and was like, actually, I'm okay with being a cuck.
For those of you who are unaware of the drama I recently brought upon myself, I'll fill you in. My girlfriend started an OnlyFans account, which is a website where you can upload amateur porn. I think all of it is cool. I'm okay with sex workers and girls being slutty. It has no bearing on my life whatsoever.
As someone who watched this video the day it came out, I love watching it 5 years later, knowing that this decision had such a huge effect on Ian's life that he's now so poor that he streams on the ground. I hope that in the current year, we've all started to see how toxic these open-minded beliefs are. It turns out that traditional values and prejudices
My
were
cuck
correct
chair is
the whole
quite
time.
comfortable,
Now,
thank you very
normally I would say
much.
this is
Jesus
sad, but
Christ.
iDubbbz is such a backstabbing POS that I enjoy every clip I see of Anissa shaming him.
If I look at you, even in like the viewfinder, extremely masculine chin, which is also why I like the buzz cut, because it like emphasizes your chin and your like heavy brow. Like, I would argue you have one of the most... Part of the reason why I don't want to have a child with you is because I'm terrified if we have a girl that she's going to have all your masculine features.
Isn't that interesting? I think about that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my
I have never met somebody who has such an eagle face. Like, you...
Imagine hearing from your fucking wife, I don't want to have children with you because I'm worried if it's a girl that they'll be fucking ugly. That's essentially what she's saying. With a relationship like this, who needs enemies? Yep. Yoko Ono. Oh my god. I'm not being held hostage, guys. Ass energy. It's so fucking bad. What happened to him? Dude, I remember right after the content cop where he had like a Hassan collab with him. I immediately tried to make a video making a content cop on him because I was just like, there's no way. Like, somebody needs to fucking save this man. Like, he has fallen so fucking far. The second I saw Hassan, I knew it was gonna be a bad video. I just knew it. And it's just been a downward spiral from here. You know, I was excited at first when I saw a content cop, a little worried when I saw it was about fucking H3H3, but I thought, okay, maybe there is something here. Maybe that I just don't know about. But yeah, I saw Hassan. I was like, oh no, the intro is fucking stupid. Oh, it's so cringe. And then, like, the points he made were just so fucking far removed from reality that I was like, there's no way. He's gone. He's not the same person anymore. iDubbbz is dead. I don't know who the fuck this is.
You have a very strong brow, which is very attractive on men. To be honest, there's a lot of attractive women that have that as well, like Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
But combined with me, I think the combination would be bad for a woman.
No, I think you're tripping.
I don't know.
Holy shit, never in my best dreams would I have imagined a clip as great as iDubbbz
Nah,
looking like he's
I think
expressing
you're
interest in having
tripping.
kids towards the end. But Anissa says she thinks he's too ugly. I wonder if she would have said that about Chris Ray Gun.
I actually don't think there's a world
where I appeal
where
to straight women.
you could appeal to
You
straight
know,
women.
I think you're right. Someone said, is there a look that appeals to everyone?
Hassan Abi appeals to everyone.
Oh my god. I
my
will never get people who think it's okay to publicly shame their partner. For one, the more you shame your partner, the worse it makes you
Are we
look
gonna get
because
the
you're the one
shitting
stupid enough to be
stream
with a
clip?
loser. And two, in my opinion, this is a breakup move. It would be an argument the first time it happened, and then it would be the end of the relationship if the behavior were repeated. Because your job as a significant other is to be your partner's biggest cheerleader when it comes to how they're...
Yeah, no, exactly. He's exactly right. But also, it's just like, why? First of all, why fucking Hassan of all people? God damn it. But also, like, I'm pretty sure there's been a few times where she's, like, mentioned that Hassan is, like, attractive. And it's just kind of like, that's real weird, girl. That's real weird.
...in public. And if they aren't doing that, then in my opinion, they're trash. Not to say that people can't communicate with friends and family to process difficult parts of the relationship, but if your wife is just unnecessarily shitting on you in public constantly, then that's a sign that you need to get rid of this person.
This is a great Anissa moment. You know her eternal quest to humiliate him? So this is a new chapter.
I don't know if chat can back me up. No. AFABs, gay men, whatever. The bigger the dick, the worse it's sex. Like a lot of men that have...
Just the premise alone, he's trapped. He's trapped from the beginning. Either he, A, is bad at sex, or B, has a tiny penis.
Yeah.
There's no escape.
I don't know if chat can back me up.
Nope. Back me up, chat.
Again, this would be really sad if iDubbbz weren't a terrible person. I mean, Anissa just, like, has professional levels of spite for her husband. There are multiple levels here. First, there's, like, no correct answer here. There's just a less bad one. And two, you get to hear about your partner having sex with other men. She's flaunting her sexual experience publicly, while iDubbbz doesn't have any outside of his wife because Anissa is his first girlfriend. And you know what? Everyone's got to start somewhere, and certainly it's better than being used up, so I don't blame him for that. But the part where I lose respect is the part where he just lets this chick walk all over him.
I've met Ian. I've talked to Ian. I've seen his content over the years. Ian is an asshole, but he's also a very passive, live and let live, kind of easygoing guy. He's not a confrontational, aggressive, hostile person. His girlfriend, though, I think absolutely is. I can guarantee you that whenever there's a conflict, she's the one
Thank
getting
you for the
mad,
head pats.
and he's the one saying, like, bro, like, stop, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this, right? And so that's, I think, kind of what happened. If you've ever been in a relationship with a really domineering, aggressive, hostile person like Anissa seems to be, you would know how much that kind of puts your entire mind into like a like a brain fog.
Truly a match made in hell.
You're constantly
So
in fight
true.
or flight around this
Holy
person.
shit.
And you also like them, but there's this element of them that's like extremely mercurial, aggressive, and seemingly so in a random way. That to me sucks the life force out of a person so fast it is insane.
This is probably true. Actually, allow me to add nuance because I don't think iDub sees it like this. I think if you asked him, he would say he does stand up for himself, but the problem is that it doesn't work.
Like, as our relationship went on, I share a lot. He's wanted me to share less. I've wanted him to share more. We've started to meet in the middle.
Yeah, so they probably have talked about Anissa making him look bad numerous times, but she knows he's not brave enough to do something like leave her, and because there's no threat of negative consequences, it just falls on deaf ears. Instead, she does whatever she wants and continues to treat the internet like her therapist by oversharing, which further adds to the pile of public blackmail against iDubbbz. All of this makes me think about a book I read called Good to Great. It's a book about how good businesses transition into becoming the top businesses. So it's about companies, but if you're smart, the ideas are universally applicable. One such universally applicable idea comes from Chapter 3, where the research team for that book found out that it's not a well-written business plan or favorable market conditions that cause a business to become a top company and sustain their success. The most important thing for a successful business are the people in the room. Competent and good people are so important that it's not even worth it to develop a business plan until you have the right people in the room. This is very much something that was said a lot about the founder of Apple, Steve Jobs, and the biography that was written on him. He always wanted to be around A players and not the C or the D team. But where I'm going with this is that it certainly is also true when it comes to relationships. Everyone thinks they can pull someone out of the bargain bin and mold them into the perfect partner, when the reality is that if someone's not already motivated to be great, you won't convince them. So if you're having long talks about how people need to change or be better, and nothing ever changes or gets better, the correct answer is to not continue doing that. The answer is to go find someone who has already figured it out or is motivated to figure it out. Once you have found that person, the next step to a healthy relationship is to not demotivate them by falling into your bad habits. As for your exes, don't feel bad about breaking off the relationship because for the most part, if someone is resistant to change, then the only way they're going to learn is through suffering and loss. And by shielding them from that, you're only prolonging their mediocrity.
He makes a good point,
the book says that if
actually.
you can't find the right person for the position, then keep looking. The wrong people are so disastrous that it's better that no one fill the role than to have it filled with the wrong person. I know looking can be frustrating, but taking anyone who applies, or if you're an employee, going with any company who will have you because you're desperate is how you get into a situation like iDubbbz or Akash, who, from the looks of it, are really just holding on to their partners because they're the first person who paid attention to them, and they're too weak to break up to find someone who is a better fit. It's sad to watch. Well, Akash is sad to watch. Fuck iDubbbz. I hope Anissa and her husband never get divorced so they can serve as a warning to other people who might make similar relationship decisions. It's good to have a public example of the type of relationship that you're trying to avoid as you search for the ideal one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you in the next video.
That is crazy. Seems like Tectone reacted to it. Oh my god, dude. Oh my fucking god. That is... That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I think I will go back to just chatting here for a moment. Continue my stinky little music. We can talk about this a little bit before I go. I know the stream was kind of short, but like I said, I've been really tired the past couple of days. I still wanted to stream though, at the very least. There's a certain part of me that thinks I would be too lenient with my first GF, but not to this extent. Literally couldn't tolerate the shit she has put Ian through. Yeah. I mean, I think with, like, first relationships, that's kind of a given, you know? A lot of, people tend to be a lot more lenient and accepting and forgiving in their first relationship because it's their first ever, and if you're, you know, feeling love for the first time and you don't want to, like, make things unpleasant in the relationship, then you're probably gonna overlook certain things. Doesn't mean it's a good thing to do, but, like, I understand it. But yeah. You live and you learn, bro. You live and you learn. Yeah. Honestly, like I said, I wanted to make a whole video series talking about romance and love. Obviously, I'm not a romance guru, but I feel like I've had a certain amount of experiences, and I've seen and heard a lot of things from different people where it's like, I feel like I'm comfortable enough to talk about it, you know? Talk about, like, the good things and the bad, I guess, when it comes to relationships and love. Things that maybe you should be careful of. I will say that part of the reason I want to make those videos is because I feel like there's a lot of excuses that people make for certain people, I guess. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, a good example. If a guy is, like, messy and is not very, like, clean or whatnot, a lot of people are just like, oh, well, boys are just boys and that's how they are, you know? And it's like, I don't think that's okay to, like, promote. I feel like fucking hygiene and shit like that is kind of important, you know? Being like, no, it's okay if they're a complete slob is like, no, it's not. That's not good, you know? And the same thing with women. I don't know. People act like it's just so girly pop that girls might be like, oh, I'm dropping you hints, you should just know what I'm thinking, or some shit. And it's just like, that's also kind of bullshit. I feel like women should be taught to be more, like, upfront, you know? Just say what you want. It's that simple. Born to shit, forced to wipe. Listen. Hygiene is very fucking important. I'll be honest, my first relationship ended so fast because I was very observant. Hey. I mean, maybe that's a good thing, you know? If you observe something that you didn't like, yeah, break it off. Relationship exploration with Kite coming to a stream near you. But yeah, there's definitely, because I've been in the feminine sphere, I guess, I don't know what to call it, girl world. I've definitely seen a lot of, breaking up with my boyfriend. I've definitely seen a lot of, like, problems within girl world that I just don't like and I wanted to talk about. Hey, don't laugh at me. Oh no, I did it again. XLL relationship advice on the Big 26. I mean, it's not so much relationship advice, more so just me talking about what I think about relationships, you know? Fish advice. Japanese style. Hey, 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 he said boyfriend. He did not say girlfriend. I'm not gay. Oh right, Citrus is definitely a woman. Girl pond versus the man cave. Dude, actually that slaps so hard. Did you just come up with that? I love that. Girl pond versus the man cave. Hell yeah. I've gaslit you so hard. Wait, gaslighting isn't real. What are you talking about? That's not what it's called. Yeah, exactly. Jeez, Citrus. No, bro, I've known you're a woman. You know, and I respect that. Now, get back in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. I realize that a lot of the dating market nowadays have become very gynocentric, relatively recent. Wait, hold on. Relatively recent and makes sense considering how much for years aspects associated to masculinity have been demonized. Yeah, I guess so. Add extra mayo on mine, please. Kind of hard to empathize, considering we kind of lived in a pretty big fatherless generation. That is true. We're all fatherless. Respect for women? What are we, liberals? Yeah, no. Women aren't real. Fuck women. Am I right, fellas? Am I right, fellow men? Oh man. But yeah, it's woke. Holy shit. Tisk tisk. Olivia. I'm so sorry. Oh god. Women are a myth made up by the government. Wake up. Anyways, yeah, it's like I've seen so many problems in the past. I wrote down like a huge list somewhere. Hold on, I'm even gonna look right now. About stuff that really I was talking about like how some women can't like just take accountability because it hurts, you know? Accountability hurts, you know? But being a victim forever hurts way more. So like I've seen a lot of people be like, how do I explain this in a way that's good? I mean, I've seen even with like the Anissa thing, or no, wait, Caseytron. Caseytron is actually a great example of this. Blaming men for everything. Literally fucking everything. I'm trying to, oh, hold on, what? I'm trying to figure something out and I hear this in the background. I didn't hear what you said. Oh. So say You're plagued by microplastics and fatherlessness. The boomers had their lead. Had what? Hold on, I can't read. Oh my god. Hello? Oh my god, it's Destiny! I'm sorry, I had to make the joke. How are you? How are you doing? So you have a banana by your name. The concern. Still alive. Welcome. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've noticed that a lot of like at least the women I've known in my life can't really take criticism. You know, I feel like a lot of girls kind of take it as like a personal attack, or maybe they feel like it's saying like something's wrong with them or that they're like a bad person, they can't handle that, you know? But it's like you have to learn to be able to take criticism. Sounds like my mom. Oh god. Yeah, so you're kind of proving my point. So it's a skill issue. Yeah. But I wanted to talk a little bit about how, like, you know, blaming men for stuff, you know, wallowing in self-pity and all that stuff, it rots your confidence, it blocks growth, it stunts you from actually growing and becoming a stronger, better person. you know? You have to accept that sometimes you fuck up. That doesn't mean you're a terrible person just because you fucked up once or twice. It really doesn't, you know? No need to take it so fucking hard. But I guess, like, how do I put it? I feel like more women need to be told to just toughen the hell up, essentially. You know? My mom kind of acted, because it's so funny, we mentioned how this generation has been fatherless. I didn't really have a dad in my life, let's be honest. But my mom kind of played the part, where she would be like, oh, I'm here to listen to you and I'm here to be there for you. But if I was being a little bitch, oh my god. Did she whoop my ass? And I learned to stop being such a pussy really quick. Baseball. I still remember, and at the moment I felt so like bad, and I was like kind of like almost like scared, I guess. I wasn't scared of her, but I just felt like I'd never seen her be that like stern and upset with me, that I was just like, oh my god, like I must have really fucked up. But she like, I think she like kind of like tapped me, and I was being a baby already, and I was just like, oh, you hit me, you know? And she was just like, all right, get up, come here. And I was like, oh god, what's happening? I've pissed her off by throwing a tantrum. And she brought me to my room, and she took a pillow, and she was like, I want you to see something. And she, you know, gets into like a fucking stance and just like punches the fucking pillow like really fucking fast. She's like, that's a hit. What I just was not a hit. You need to toughen the hell up. And I was like, okay. Alright. I was just standing there stunned like, yeah. Oh my god. She didn't spoil you wrong, she put the fear of God in you. She's like my height too, which is really funny. If I were a mom, I wouldn't do it like that, I'd just explain it, but yeah. Damn. But yeah, it's just, I think she was tired after working all day, and me just throwing a tantrum and being upset over like fucking nothing and trying to like find reasons to like push her buttons just made her be like, alright, I need to shut this kid up somehow. Stop before I give you something to cry about moment. I laugh about it now because I think it's kind of funny, but at the moment I was just like, alright, yeah, that definitely wasn't a hit, and I don't want to ever get hit, so I don't think she ever would. She's very much like, she never spanked me or anything like that, you know? So, she's more the type of person to give an explanation, but in that moment she was just a little fucking tired of my bullshit. She went full Mexican mom route. Understandable. Oh man. But yeah, no, she's been very good at like explaining things to me and, you know, being patient and stuff, but also just like upfront and whatnot. She's been a very, very good mom, and I appreciate her for that. So I'm very the flip-flop is coming out. Yeah. Oh man. I mean, that's not good either, you know? Like, I feel like I've definitely seen kids turn up not great. Like, I had somebody in my family who ended up being such a troublemaker, but he would get in trouble all the time, and his mom would just like yell his name and not really explain what he did wrong. and then just go about her fucking day and just leave it at that. So, like, he learned that no matter what he does, he'll get in trouble, so he might as well just be chaotic anyways. And have fun with it. And she's gonna yell at him for whatever and not explain what he did wrong, so like, fuck it. So, I mean, that's bad. Oh, talk to your kids is the motto. Fucking don't just yell at them and not do anything about it. Like, mama ain't raising no paper-skinned baby. True. True and real. Yeah. I mean, it's like that for family members in general. I have a family member who, like, I have very good fond, I have fond memories of when I was a kid and they were around me. But as I got older and I was like, I'm not a kid anymore, I want to, you know, go out and do my own thing, they just did a 180. So, you know, like, I get it. Get out of my head. No. Communication and discipline. Yeah. There's different ways to give children discipline, you know? I don't think I ever really had to be disciplined because I was pretty good as a kid. I'd always tried to, you know, get my work done, my homework done. I would try, you know, to get good grades. I was on a roll a lot. I was doing pretty good. Yeah, I didn't really have a reason to, like, act out my... the instant no. I'm all up in your head and there's nothing you can do about it, exactly. But, I'm trying to think how to explain this. It's weird, I was always afraid that my mom would get mad at me. Like, I just didn't want her to be disappointed in me, I didn't want her to be mad. She was scary when she got angry, but mostly because I just didn't like being yelled at. So, I was just, like, always trying to do my best because I just didn't want her to be mad, and I also just, I didn't want to feel bad for, like, making her angry and, like, disappointed in me, so I'd try my best. And I, like, forgot my fucking homework at home at some point, or I, like, forgot something, and it was the only time it ever happened. And so my teacher was like, I'm gonna have to give you, like, a homework slip, right? And I was fucking devastated, and I came home because you have to have your parents sign that shit. So I was like, I had to tell her, but I was so fucking scared about it, you know? And it was a very sweet moment because I was, like, in fucking tears, and I was just like, I was trying to explain through my fucking snot and tears what happened. Also, hello, thank you for the follow. I was trying to explain what happened. And she took it and she kind of sat down next to me and she was like, listen, I'm not gonna get upset at you for fucking up one time by accident. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Shit happens, right? Just, you know, I'm glad that you were honest. Just don't worry about it. I didn't mean for you to get this worked up about this kind of thing. And I was so relieved. But that did, like, build up a lot of trust with me. I still remember that till this day because it made me, like, trust my mom more and be like, all right, there's no reason for me to hide anything from her because I know she's gonna have my back. There was another situation that I actually told her about immediately after that whole thing happened. And it was where one of my teachers was like fucking, she was nuts, okay? I had 2 crazy teachers in like within 2 years. The first one was in 4th grade, but my mom noticed that she was nuts first, actually. I already kind of knew because everybody was gossiping about it, but she had like a weird crazy crash out when my mom was coming to like a parent-teacher meeting, and my mom came home and was like, dude, your teacher's fucking off her rocker. And I was like, yeah, I know. Something's wrong with her. My mom was fucking concerned. Didn't you try to falsify the sign? I thought about it, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to do that convincingly. So I didn't trust myself to do that. So I was just like, you know what? I didn't want to risk anything happening. Either way. Yeah, the thing is that the story I was going to tell didn't have to do with this 4th grade teacher. I just wanted to mention her because she was actually nuts. Quickly, I'll tell you what happened was my mom went to the parent-teacher meeting. She was like, oh yeah, this is Kite's locker, right? Go look at it. And my mom went to it and saw somebody else's name, looked inside, was like, yeah, no, this isn't her locker, and was just like, this isn't the right one. This doesn't belong to my daughter. And my fucking teacher was like, no, it is. It is. And it was just like, what the fuck? Why are you so upset? Oh my god. But yeah, she was already crazy. But I thought like, okay, 1 year with a crazy teacher isn't so bad. But in 5th grade, I had another crazy teacher. Now, she wasn't crazy right off the bat. However, she made such a big shit show out of a situation where I had science homework that I didn't know how to do. I was super confused. And I also did not have a working phone at home at this time. For some reason, I don't fucking remember why. I think something broke. We had like there was no cell phone in the house. It was just like one of those landline phones and something was wrong with it. So I couldn't call a friend to ask. And the only person at home was my grandma, who did not understand the homework either. So I was like, shit. Okay, so my mom isn't home. I have nobody else who can help me right now. So I said, okay, I'm gonna have to do a risky move, and tomorrow in the morning, I'm going to either have to ask a friend to help me or just copy off of them, right? So I went in the morning and I said, listen, I couldn't call you last night, but I really need help with this homework. Could you help me? And this friend was like, fuck it, just copy the shit from me. Like, we don't have time to... we don't have time in the morning for me to explain everything to you so that you can get it done. Just copy it. I'll explain it later. That was the deal. So it wasn't like I was just cheating and going on my way. You know, my friend was going to explain the shit later to me and help me understand. So I was like, all right, as long as I just don't get in trouble, that's fine. I started to like just quickly copy the stuff and, you know, do the work. And this teacher, she's my homeroom teacher, she comes up and she immediately sees that I'm copying, and even though it's not her class that she's teaching, she gets super upset about it and was just like, I'm sending you both to the principal's office over this fucking homework, by the way, which is like really not that big of a deal, honestly. She could have just said like, okay, you can't do that, like I'm gonna have to tell your teacher who teaches that class. Why the principal's office? Like, why go the extra fucking mile, right? So me and my friend are walking over there again, like in fucking tears, because we're fucking kids and we're like, okay, this seems like we're in like huge trouble. And we were literally like with a fucking tissue pack between us, like fucking sharing the tissues, being like, man, at least we're in this together. Right? So I was just like, okay. We get there, and, you know, the principal's just like, why are you coming to my fucking office? She's just there confused. And we tell her what happened. And she just listens, and then she just goes, just go back to your class. We were like, we're not in trouble. She was like, no, you're not in fucking trouble. Just go back to your class. It's like, oh my god, even she knew this was fucking stupid. Which was so funny. Oh god. You know, she was like, you're not gonna get a homework slip or whatever, like, it's fine. Just go back to your class. I'll talk to your teacher for you. Just don't even worry about it. I was like, so relieved. Absolutely so relieved. I was more concerned for my friend than I was about my family situation because, like I said, my mom has shown that she's quite chill, right? But my friend, however, had a really weird house situation. Real weird home life. So I was just like, I really hope that they don't get in trouble just because I couldn't do the homework, right? So yeah, I was just like worried more so for them. And I kept apologizing on the way there, being like, I'm sorry I got you into this, you know? They were like, no, I mean, I offered, so... But yeah, it was just... It was a strange situation, I guess. And, I'm so glad my principal had, like... a fucking brain cell, I suppose. To be like, yeah, this is weird. But yeah. Very, very strange situation. Yeah, I told my mom immediately afterwards. I was like, my fucking teacher tried to send me to the principal's office because I didn't understand the homework from last night. And I asked a friend to help me. And she was just like, what the fuck? You know, she understood that some of the teachers were fucking weird. I think the only other weird instance I had was when, like, because I went to a Catholic school too, I should mention that. We had a church on school grounds that we had to go to every Friday morning because they literally just take us there before class. And because we'd go every Friday, I was like, okay, well, since my mom is working so hard and she's a single parent, we only have one car, it's not like I can come to the church, right? So I just wouldn't go on Sundays. You know, simple enough. And I was like, it should be fine because it's like we're going every Friday anyways, so it doesn't really matter. And this one fucking teacher, like, went up to me randomly, right? And was like, I never see you at church on Sunday. I was like, yeah, I literally can't physically go. I have nobody to drive me there. You know? And it's like, I already go on Fridays, so why does it matter? And she was like, this is a grave sin. You should find a way. This is a sin against God. And she just went on a whole fucking rant. And I was just like, oh my god, you are nuts. You're gonna sit there and guilt trip me, a fucking child, for not being able to go to Sunday mass when I live fucking miles away? Like, am I gonna drive myself, bitch? What the fuck? Oh lord. So yeah, that was fantastic. I love crazy teachers. Oh my god. Oh, you sent me something interesting. I'll look at that later. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I love how we went from like romance and love to like parenting. Well, I guess that kind of goes like a little bit hand in hand. You fall in love, you get married, you have kids, right? Become as the gods, Kite. Become a god. I'll make my own church, girl. If I can't come to church, I make my own church. Oh, man. But yeah. Anyways. Wee. I think that's enough of stream for today. I still need to post my fucking schedule. With God, you can do anything. I had teachers who would mock the students for not being able to solve problems that they themselves couldn't solve without the answer key, even after trying all class. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Yeah. I think it's time to end stream. I am a little bit tired still. But I need to make my schedule and I need to post it at some point. Probably will stream tomorrow. Thursday, probably not. I'll have like a little break on Thursday. And Friday, I don't know what I'll do yet. Saturday, I know, is the collab stream with Mocha and Shiver, right? Must be the old getting to you. Shut the fuck up. I'm not old. Stop. I remember me and my teacher called each other slurs because I called her out for not teaching the class properly. Just casually. You unlocked some nasty memories of the year or two I was in a Catholic school. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. I do need caffeine, bro. I need some caffeine in me. Maybe I'll make a coffee. You know? Because I don't want to really go to sleep just yet. But, yeah. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. And on Friday and Saturday. I'm very excited for the Saturday stream. We're supposed to play the Outlast Trials. So, that's gonna be fun. I've never played it before. This is gonna be my first time. I'm probably gonna be fucking shitting myself, but you know, it's all part of the fun. Maybe I'll drink. Imagine, scared shitless, but also drunk and not knowing where the fuck I'm going. Hell yeah. Alright. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Wait. We should raid somebody. I almost forgot. Hold on. Let me look who to raid real quick. Who's streaming? Who is streaming that I want to stream to fucking... Oh. What the fuck? I'm trying to see if there's somebody new, but there really isn't. Raid time. Shin, do you have anybody to recommend? By any chance? Because I don't think I have anybody at the moment who I'd, want to raid into. Damn, I missed. Oh, I'm sorry. Doki Damiki. Interesting. Let me look. Are they online? Oh! Whoa! I love her fucking avatar! Holy shit, dude! That shit's fire! Yo! Okay, fine. You know what? You got me. You got me with that one. Alright. Sure. I want to play Peek with friends so bad, but I know one of them is asleep. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing Peek with you. Just saying. Alright, let's raid. The grub person. Let's make sure I have the raid command correct. Yep, there we go. Oh, her settings don't allow raids at this time. Fuck. No. I'll still give her a follow though. Cries. She's playing the new Resident Evil game too. That would have been interesting. Aw, man. Renachu. Let me see. Sure, I don't mind rating this person. Hold on. Okay. Let me see. Hopefully her settings aren't blocking raids. That would suck. Please? Yeah! We got it. Okay, cool. That one works. Alright, see you guys fucking tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, you done's? Yeah, done's for today. I will be here tomorrow, though. For, like, a longer stream, probably. Boy!